if I ain't see no big dramatic change, I don't believe that money went nowhere. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't even know.
So yeah, you gotta go to the poorest communities and go fix it.
Disperse that shit.
Yeah, go disperse it.
Break bread.
If I don't see like,
who said Big Soulja ain't from the hood?
Who said? Yeah.
Hey,
we was finna pull him in, man. Come on, Soulja Boy, man, talking all that stupid shit.
You were about to put him on Grape Street.
Yeah, we gonna put him under our wing, man. You got the bag, nah.
That's why we need to have your brother over here. All this.
Yeah. You remember years ago? He said, "Soulja Boy, come get under us, my nigga. We got you, Soulja Boy. If the Bloods don't want you, come get under us, my nigga." We was gonna take him under the wing, man. We just need a small stimulus package, and we got you, Soulja Boy. You walk around this bitch like you own it.
The picture of you guys and Young Thug just looks like miserable.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what are these guys?
I believe he was in this situation, my nigga.
How did y'all find it? Like, what's the story with that?
Nah, Young Thug, he was touring in L.A., you know. So, niggas got to check in and shit.
Yeah.
And I think it was either Pipe the Snipe or 03. I think it was Pipe, though, on the car. Like, he opened up for him. So, we had access backstage and shit. So we seen who all he checking in. So he checked in with the 60s or whatever, you feel me? We like, oh, he a whole blood checking in with Crips. Like, so he really was fooled. Like, Young Thug really was fooled out there. We like, what the blood representatives? You know how LA, but they didn't really know at that time the politics, that how it go. So he a blood from out there, so he come out here to check in with all the Crips. So they got his back. But they told us, like, man, you feel me? That's why you got to be careful. They told us, man, we was so deep as fuck. They like, man, if y'all want to get him type shit.
For real? What? They're about to feed him?
Man, they was finna feed him. How you think we got pictures that close to him? Like,
yeah, I was tripping.
If our young homies weren't such fans of him, like, it would have went ugly. They was real Young Thug fans.
I love Young Thug.
Me, I wasn't really a fan of him back then. Like, this when he had lifestyle and shit like that. So he was kind of new.
Yeah.
But he grew in, like, he grew on me a little bit, but we got up on him. We like, man, what's the deal, Thug? Like, we didn't press him or nothing like that. Like, we said, the young homies want pictures with you and shit like that, but he was shook as fuck. Like,
he looked terrified in the picture.
He was shook as hell, like, cause, like I'm saying, the Crips had his back, like, so, feel me, they was gonna have you as fools, so you gotta have your real representation. Have the same shit you claiming when you come out here, have them, you feel me? Because that was crazy. I seen who he gave the envelope to and everything, so.
Damn.
Yeah. Came off that
Seen
tour.
the envelope.
Yeah, came off the tour bus.
Peel that off.
And I know he probably fucked with the 60s because his, like, grew up in the next door to him was Pee Wee Longway. And he fucked with Longway hella heavy.
Yeah, and the first shit he said when he performed, he was like, man, shouts out to Nipsey and all that. And he played, this before Nipsey was dead. Nipsey was alive. He played Nipsey joint and rocked Nipsey joint out then. He did his shit. And he brought Travis. We didn't even know who Travis Scott was or nothing. Right. He came. He was backstage roaming around like we didn't even know him like that. He went and performed with Young Thug, and I think he, something probably happened to him. Like to Travis Scott, he didn't have no representation. So this was a long time ago. This shit was like 2016. So
yeah, that's some shit right there.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That's a young clip right there. You know what, Stro, I've been saying for years is that whole Atlanta, when the melodic trap movement of Atlanta started in like 2012 and all that, and we started to see Young Thug, Pee Wee Longway, Migos, Future, Skipper the Flipper, all these, like I said,
Skipper the Flipper.
Them dudes were essentially the same exact thing as Project Blowed, as far as the way they flip styles. The only difference is they not, instead of talking about selling dope, designer, trapping, and gangbanging, fools are talking about, esoteric themes and transcendental meditation and, conscious rap shit. And
so I think
it's the same shit though.
Lil Wayne really started that wave though, right?
Oh yeah.